They told him everything should happen fast. They told him success should come instantly. The results should arrive overnight. That life should move at the speed of convenience. They told him that if it didn't come quickly, it would never come at all. They told him patience was weakness. They told him waiting was wasted time. They told him slowing down meant falling behind. But deep inside, they knew something different. Because not everything worth building can be built in a day. Not every dream worth chasing can be caught in an instant. Not every seed worth planting will bloom immediately. Patience is not weakness. Patience is wisdom. Patience is power. It is the quiet strength that says, I don't need it now, because I am becoming ready for when it comes. And maybe you've heard that whisper too. The voice that says, slow down, trust the process, give it time. Because the truth is, what is built with patience lasts. They told him waiting meant nothing was happening. They told him that if they couldn't see progress, it didn't exist. They told him that silence meant failure. And some days, they almost believed it. Because the waiting was long, the progress was invisible, and the silence was heavy. They looked at others racing ahead. They saw people achieving things quickly, easily, effortlessly, and they asked themselves, why not me? Why not now? Doubt crept in and whispered, you're wasting your time. You're standing still while the world moves on. You've been patient too long. Quit before it's too late. But patience answered with a quieter voice. Patience said, you're not standing still. You're growing roots. Patience said, why can't you see what matters most? Patience said, the strongest trees are not the fastest growing. They are the ones that spend years in the soil, building a foundation no storm can destroy. Patience reminded them the delay is not denial. The silence is not empty. The waiting is not wasted. Because patience is progress that hides until it is ready to be revealed. They told him patience was pointless, and in the struggle, it felt true. The nights stretched endlessly. The days blurred together. The clock kept moving, but the dream seemed frozen. They gave everything they had, and still nothing seemed to change. They poured effort into the ground, and the soil looked barren. They prayed, worked, hoped, and yet the results refused to appear. And they wondered, am I foolish for waiting? Am I wasting my life on something that will never happen? The struggle was real. The frustration was sharp. The temptation to quit was constant. They told him to give up. They told him to settle. They told him patience was weakness. But patience revealed itself in the struggle, because patience doesn't mean the absence of frustration. Patience means the presence of perseverance. Patience means showing up one more day, even when yesterday felt wasted. Patience means holding the vision steady, even when the path is unclear. Patience means trusting that the roots are growing deeper, even when the ground looks the same. And in the struggle, patience was forged. They told him patience was falling behind, but slowly, patience began to lift them up. Because every day of waiting was not wasted, it was preparing. Every season of silence was not empty, it was building. Every moment of stillness was not weakness, it was strength. Patience gave them endurance. Patience gave them clarity. Patience gave them perspective. And while others rushed ahead and burned out, they stayed steady. While others sprinted and stumbled, they paced themselves. While others demanded results, they prepared for them. And one day, what had been invisible broke through the surface. The seed sprouted, the dream took shape. The waiting turned into rising. They rose, not fragile, but strong. Not shallow, but rooted. Not rushed, but ready. Because patience had done its work. They told them patience was pointless. But standing in triumph, they saw the truth. The victory was sweeter because of the wait. The success was stronger because of the struggle. The foundation was unshakable because of the time spent unseen. Patience had not delayed their dream. Patience had prepared them for it. Without patience, they might have crumbled under the weight. Without patience, they might have rushed into something unready. Without patience, they might have given up before the breakthrough. But now, standing tall, they knew. Patience wasn't weakness. Patience was power. Patience was the reason they endured, the reason they succeeded, the reason they triumphed. They told them not to wait. They told them patience was wasted time. They told them silence meant failure. But they discovered the truth. Patience is not waiting for something to happen. It's preparing while it does. Patience is not weakness. It's strength under control. Patience is not empty. It is the full of unseen progress. So now the question is yours. What have they told you? That you're too late? That it's taking too long? That nothing is happening? Maybe they're wrong. Maybe patience is building you in ways you cannot see. Maybe your roots are growing deeper. Maybe your foundation is becoming stronger. Maybe your waiting is preparing you for something greater than you imagined. Because they told them patience was weakness, but they discovered the truth. Patience was power, and it carried them to everything they were waiting for.